All right, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a quick little Fever update and recap of what happened since they played the Brazilian national team. But y'all, I got to start it off with a shot. Look where CC22, aka Flashy C, look where she pulled that thing from.
Brazil, here's Clark. Wow! From beyond the logo!
She hit the three-point shot way beyond the spot where she scored from last year to officially break the NCAA scoring record. That is crazy work. CC is going to go down. I'm telling you, when she's retired, she's going to go down as the top two best shooters of all time. Man, her and Steph, they up there. Her and Steph Curry are the greatest shooters I ever seen, in my opinion. But, man, when I saw that live, that was crazy. But, yeah, CC had a good game. Chill game. She didn't really play that much minutes because it's against the Brazilian national team. No disrespect to them. I'm not trying to call them trash at all, but they're playing professional WNBA players, and most of the players on that Brazilian national team are really young. They're like 20, 21, 19, 18 years old. Really young players. But, hey, they gave great respect to CC after the game. You can even see them, you know what I'm saying, look, asking for autographs. Look at this. This is why I say CC has that Jordan aura. I made a video about this previously, talking about how Caitlyn and Michael Jordan got that same type of aura. Look at them. They taking pictures, asking for autographs, dapping her up. Look at her. Look at number 55. She's just in awe of Caitlyn, bro. Bro, Caitlin Clark, I'm telling y'all, she is today's Jordan. She is today's Jordan. I see people talking about, oh, Angel and CC are Bird and Magic, and then Juju's is going to be Jordan, coming into the league later on. Nah, Caitlin is really the Jordan of today's basketball, honestly. And I'm talking about play style, because honestly, if you ask me, Caitlin, she really plays like Pistol Pete. Maravich, ironically, she broke her record. She has the most total points in men's college basketball. If you compare men's and women's together, CC surpassed them. Past Pistol Pete. So, yeah, but the way they play is really similar. I'm gonna have a video coming out on that real soon, so stay tuned in, y'all. But yeah, they play Brazil, so this isn't like a true indicator of what's gonna happen for the rest of the year. But it's an exhibition game, so it was good to see the players, get the players warmed up, see what they can do on the court. Kelsey shot more efficient than she did last game, which I expected was going to happen because it's against Brazil. She hit 4 threes, just like Caitlyn. Caitlyn hit 4 threes as well. And, yeah, it was a blowout game, but it was a good exhibition mashup to see the players, get warmed up. And, hey, we'll see how they play against the Fever. How the Fever play against the Dream on Saturday. But, yeah, so new updates. They let go of Breezy Hall. I'm not going to lie, this one hurt. This one hurt me a lot. I really like Bree Hall. Good catch and shoot off-ball guard. That's her, archetype, her play style in the basketball. That's her game. She can shoot that thing. And I felt like she could have been like another reliable wing shooter, another player on the wing to just hit outside shots. She can hit the 3-ball. She gives really good effort on defense, especially if you're very familiar with her, South Carolina. And if y'all go back, Bree Hall is literally the first video I ever did on my channel, talking about her game, how much of a consistent shooter she is, the way she's a big-time shot maker. If you look at her numbers at South Carolina, she didn't average that many points. I think she averaged, 6 points a game for her career. But her numbers went up when the, SEC tournaments happened, when the NCAA, national championship tournament happens. Her numbers go up. And for the national tournament, she shoots 40% from 3. So she was a really good player that I felt like the Fever should have kept, man, honestly. But they let her go, and this is a good thing why they did it now, because by them waiving Bree Hall now, that gives opportunity for her to still be in the league, because I guarantee you, one of these WNBA teams is gonna scoop her up real quick. I'm thinking it's gonna be the Phoenix Mercury, because they honestly don't got nobody, and man, they need all the players they can get. I would like to see Bree with the Phoenix Mercury, but man, shout out to her. She gonna be good. Bree Hall is gonna be good. She's gonna get a roster spot, and she's gonna be in the W for sure. And again, like I always mentioned in my last couple of videos, expansion is going to happen soon. Maybe she will get to play for her native Cleveland Rockers. You know, she's from Ohio. I don't know if she's from Cleveland, Ohio exactly, but I know she's from Ohio. So, but yeah, the Cleveland Rockers is coming back. Maybe she can play for them when they come in the 2026 season or 2027. It's one of those seasons. But yeah, more roster spots are going to happen when expansion is ongoing. So that's going to be dope. And the Fever, they made 2 cuts. They cut Jillian, Elena. That was tough. And I had a feeling they were going to cut her for sure, because they didn't play Bree Hall or Elena on Saturday. So I was like, in the game against the Mystics, they didn't play those two. So I was wondering why that was. I'm like, I was guessing. Honestly, it was because they pretty much already made up their mind that they're going to cut them. I already knew there's no way Makayla Timpson is getting cut. The way she plays, man. I'll show you guys the box score, because the box score does tell the story, but it doesn't tell the full story. But I show it to you guys just so y'all can see, what happened in the game. But just her impact, on stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. Like the way she was picking up some players when they're playing, Brazil, just her defensive stance. That's why I always stress on it's good to watch the games. Makayla Timpson is really good. And hey, look at what she did in a small amount of time. In 10 minutes, she was able to, as we see, get 9 points, a steal, a block, and she plays super aggressive. As we see, she got to the foul line 6 times and made 5 out of 6 foul shots. Really good player. And then even if she's not scoring and stuff, if a player is not scoring a lot of points or like getting a bunch of like assists or rebounds, I always tell people, if you look at box scores, always look at the plus minus. She was plus 17, yo. A rookie. I already knew there's no way Makayla Timpson's getting cut. I knew she was gonna get this roster spot. She is gonna be a gem in this draft class. I'm telling you, really good player. But again, this was just a good exhibition game to see the players, get warmed up, because it's Brazil, so it ain't too much I can really talk about. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I really wanted to, talk about the cuts that they made. It sucks, man. It sucks. This league is brutal. It's really brutal. But hey, the Fever they had like a really bad contract, and unfortunately, they could only keep I believe it's 11 players. So yeah, that's what I always kept saying. It's gonna be interesting to see who they cut, and I really thought they should have kept Breezy, man. Jillian Elena, she's been in the league before. If y'all don't know, Jillian's been in the league before, but she played overseas in Turkey and Israel, I believe. But yeah, she got cut, man. Man, I honestly thought it was gonna be Jillian and Yvonne Ejim that got cut, because honestly, I didn't see anything from them that was that special. From Breezy Hall, I know I'm getting a consistent 3-point shooter. You know what I'm saying? From Makayla Timpson, I know I'm getting a really athletic big, who's great mobility. Again, if you guys watch her defensive stance, she can guard, man. She can really defend, and she plays tough and she plays smart. I already knew that we ain't cutting Sydney Colson. Sydney Colson, she's like a vibes chick. When I say that, I mean that she's just there for good vibes. You feel what I'm saying? As we see in all the social media posts with her, she's like the funny girl, real cool chick. But yeah, you kind of need those in your you need to have those in your team, because sometimes it's more than just basketball. You need somebody that can just, go there, go and be on the team to like lift up spirits and, get the team's mind off of sports and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, it's the little things like that matters in sports. But yeah, I knew they weren't cutting her. Some people are talking about Brianna Turner getting cut. Hey, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm surprised Jaylen Brown didn't get cut either. She didn't get cut either. She was looking for hers in that game against the Mystics, that preseason game. She was taking a bunch of shots. She was trying to score the ball, trying to show, what she got because she really wants to keep a roster spot. Damn, I was rhyming like crazy. I wasn't even trying to. But, yeah, man. It sucks. It sucks, man. We wish them a good journey. It's a Jillian and Breezy. I'm telling you, Breezy's definitely going to get a good spot. This, man, Fever. I don't know about this one, man. Y'all should have kept her, but it is what it is. Yeah, CC, it was good to see CC out there again, man. Flashy C, Caitlin Clark, the superstar of the league. The future, who I definitely got winning MVP this year for sure. It was nice to see her out there. But, yeah, this was pretty interesting. Y'all tell me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on what y'all seen out there from the Fever in this preseason game? And how do y'all feel on these cuts? How do y'all feel on these cuts and the roster situation with the Fever, man? Because, hey, I'm liking what I see for Sophie Cunningham. She's really the true X factor of this team. I'm telling y'all. But, hey, again, tell me your thoughts and opinions. Like, subscribe. Till next video.